Hello everybody, welcome to a new video from me, Soulsave. I'm sorry for the alert from my cat. Maybe she has an announcement, I don't know. This is a reading, a message from a lucky penny. I wanted to do. I was doing thinking about what topic am I going to read today, and as I was preparing myself and puzzling a little bit about about the reading, I found this coin lying here on my table, and I have no idea where this coin comes from. I have not put it there myself, so I take it as a sign that it's a lucky penny, and that made me think about the analogy. If you have read the stories about Uncle Scrooge, from the cartoon about Donald Duck from Walt Disney. It was Carl Barks, the cartoonist, who invented, among things, Uncle Scrooge, and then he had invented Donald Duck's nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and he also invented the city where all these people are, or these cartoons are living, and that is Duckburg. So Uncle Scrooge is one of the richest people in that world, and that is because he found a gold ore just after he had found a lucky penny. So he found a lucky penny that led to a gold ore, and that led to his fortune. So that is why I take it as a sign. Now you know that this lucky penny is very highly guarded. He's always afraid of that this will be stolen, because then he thinks that all his fortune will be lost. And we have the witch Magica, the spell. She always wants to steal this lucky penny, because she thinks that it has some sort of magic over it. So yeah, it's both a fun and a very interesting story. Now, where will this lucky penny lead for you, my dear viewer? Let's reveal the oracle cards and see. So the first one is sharing of yourself. I am an incredible, generous being. So that reminds me of charity, sharing of yourself. That always makes me think about charity. So maybe if you have, not necessarily that you have a lot of money, but you want to share your goodness and your time with maybe animals and with people that are less fortunate than yourself. Because the story about this card is that this woman sitting on this zebra here, she has liberated this zebra from a circus, and together they are running away to find a quiet and better place for them to live. Next, launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. So maybe this lucky penny will lead to a new journey for you. Intrepid traveler. You know, that is a traveler that travels through his or her intuition. You know, it doesn't make a certain plan, but only travel where his or her intuition is guiding him or her towards. Yeah. So maybe some of you will get some money for from some inheritance, and maybe you in that way have the means to make the travel, or maybe you are currently, as myself, in another country and you're saving, you're working and you're saving money to travel further on, to discover more, and to, of course, you can share from yourself in other countries that you will arrive, your generous being, right? Okay. Let's see what this will, how this will lead us. I have no idea. But we start with the Knight of Wands with intensity. Yeah, taking action. Look at this. This is like the intrepid traveler, you know? Very fiery and majestic. Going towards the sun, you know? Going towards the sun. Maybe you are traveling to a warmer place, like myself. Okay, can we get some more information about what this lucky penny wants? What are the message from this lucky penny? Okay, I won't flip it out. Let's do it one more time. Okay, this one moved. Okay, let's see if there is one more. I feel at least that one. Yeah, I feel those. We'll take them. Okay. At the end of the day, wow, we have the Ace of Wands with the Source. This is, of course, about the creation. Now, this is a very interesting card. I don't know if you can see it. This is the fertilization of an egg. So, something new. Let's look at the other cards first, and I will see how this will lead us. So, Three of Cups with celebration. Wow, looks very fun. This look reminds me of Midsummer Eve, you know, especially in the Scandinavian country, especially in Sweden. They celebrate Midsummer Eve in a very special way. They have these, I don't know what it's called, wreaths on their head with a lot of different flowers, and they are dancing around the maypole, and yeah, they eat a lot of traditional food and drink, of course, traditional drink. Queen of Swords with morality. She looks a little bit stiff. Okay, we have the Two of Swords with schizophrenia. You're in the limbo. Looks like this card always reminds me of you trying to you are afraid to let go of the past, and you're not yet ready to enter into your future, but you can't keep on holding on to these two together, stretching yourself. We have the Knight of Swords with fighting, the Nine of Cups with laziness, and the last one, we have the Death card with transformation. So, the message from the Lucky Penny: sharing of yourself, launching your journey. So if this is not a real journey that you are going to take, like a pilgrimage journey, traveling to countries that have high spiritual meaning, like Tibet, India, Nepal, Camino de Santiago in España, and of course traveling to the Vatican, etc., etc., traveling to Mecca. Maybe that is something that you think about. But if you don't planning to do that, I think that this is of course the spiritual travel. So this is all about, you want to live like this, right? You want to live like this, free from worries, free from burdens, free from, especially from financial burdens, right? But you feel present. You feel still present within the real world. You think that you have to work really hard to get the coins to the richness, but that is only to feed something. Of course, I agree. We have to have money to have a place to live, to put food in our stomach, etc., etc. I highly understand that. But what else do you need? What else do you need? Do you need money to fill a gap in your own time? So there is something that you're being encouraged to let go of. Maybe there has been a belief that you have had, that you talked about this many times before, that you had to work hard to get what you want. But that is not true. You just have to work smart. And of course, like Uncle Scrooge, how do you invest your money? When you work smart and invest your money in a clever way and not wasted on things that you don't need, right? You don't need 10 blouses of from the same producers, just in different colors, for example. So there has been an inner conflict here, and this is cracking up. I've talked about this card many times. You're looking through the illusion now. You're starting to look through the illusion. The mirror has cracked. The mirror has cracked, and that is when you see the illusion. living the comfortable life doesn't mean that you have to work hard to get it. It's the inner quality that matters. It's the inner quality. What do you spend your time with doing? How do you spend your money with? Maybe by sharing money with others that are less fortunate than yourself, for example. So take this journey now towards a better self. That is the encouragement. Thank you so much for watching this beautiful message, this beautiful video, and have a great day further on. Bye for now.